You know, it's so strange because, you know, like I'm in Florida during the Christmas season, it's hard to get festive in the tropical environment. You know what I mean?
When it's 80 degrees outside. I know what you're saying.
It's Christmas and you're wearing your shorts.
Yes, but you know what? You're not wearing your shorts there. We're just showing everyone. Well, what were we looking at? Give us a little idea.
Well, this is actually going to a mine in Tucson. That's Tucson, Arizona. That's the gem show. These are taken all over the place. That's Australia.
That's Jay.
Yeah, that was a ranch.
Four-wheeling, helicoptering,
yeah, this is
flying a plane.
This is Australia going to...
going in mines.
Those are wild Mustangs and wild camels.
Wow.
And we were going to several different mines, and that chopper pilot was amazing.
How
I mean,
great.
This guy was, he was incredible.
Well, it's all about today. An amazing today's special. Even though it's only 4 o'clock here on the East Coast, this could very well be the last opportunity to get the remaining quantity of our best value of the day. It is our multicolored Hubei turquoise necklace, coolest necklace I think we've ever done as a today's special in turquoise. An amazing story that Jay is going to tell you about. Today, $134.95. A lot of fun things happening for this special visit. 5 flex payments on just about every single J. King designer piece. And we have a $5 shipping special going on. So that means if you've already purchased something from Jay, most likely you've already spent $5 for shipping and handling. You're only doing that one time. And everything else in Jay's line will be free shipping and handling. We love that. Today, that would be, what, $27? We're gonna ship this out to you. Jay, I know thousands and thousands have been selected. I started the presentation by saying this very well could be your last opportunity to get our best value of the day. And to me, this is like the best of all worlds. All worlds in the world of turquoise. You have every color, such a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece. No two will be alike. Mr. King, tell us the story behind this, because I know it's a good one.
Okay, you know, I always say this is incredible value, or, you know, like, you know, and that's true when I describe a today's special. This is a today's special that I'll tell you is a miracle.
Okay, that's a first in our 23, almost 24 years of working together that Jay has been with us here at HSN. I've ever heard you say that. Why do you say that?
Okay, this is truly a miracle. I never, in my wildest dreams, did I ever think that I would be able to offer a today's special in Hubei turquoise. Anytime that we have Hubei, anybody who's watched us, obviously a lot of people collect turquoise and they know the deal and they know how rare this material is. This material has a huge history. They call it antique, they call it vintage turquoise. It's one of the more highly collectible, even up there with Sleeping Beauty, on the same par as Sleeping Beauty turquoise, some of the finest rough in the world. There's, you know, of course, there's all kinds of mines that are highly collectible, like the old Landers, number 8, Spiderweb. You know, there's a variety of turquoises that people collect that they consider collectible. This rough material is considered collectible. Every time that we've been able to have Hubei, now you have to understand, this mine's been closed since the early 80s. Since the early 80s, this mine has been closed. It was started in the mid 70s, and it was closed out in the 80s. Now, here's what's so interesting about this. Okay, on the right there, that's a gentleman named Harry. He's a retired lieutenant colonel. He lived in Phoenix. On the left is in another business that I own where we buy turquoise rough. That is my partner, Simon. He's one of my partners.
I've heard you talk about him. I never saw a photo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, that's Simon in his late 20s, early 70s, and him and Harry, they started the partnership. That's Simon at the Hubei mine. Now, I want you to look just behind Simon now. He's the one on the far left. Look behind him and see that building that's down there?
Yes.
Okay, that is the entrance to the mine. So those are 2 American miners that came down there, and this is in the 70s. This is from the 70s when they started this, right? That's when Hubei first started. Simon was in America getting his American citizenship, but he's the one that actually put this together, and the Chu family is the family that owned that. See that building?
Yes.
That was 3 months ago.
No way.
And that's that building that you're seeing in the background there.
My
Now,
gracious.
do you see any cars?
No.
Do you see any people?
No.
No, absolutely not. And that right there is that valley, and you can see that wall. See this door? If you go through that door, you go into the mine. You go into the shaft, the main shaft, and then it branches all off and everything. This is all shut down. There's no way today. Now, that is 3 months ago. And you can see Simon, he's the second to the left. He's got a little bit more gray hair, and now he's in his late 70s. Okay. How this all happened is this. Okay,
that's really cool.
I, as a Westerner, and even Chinese nationals cannot go into this region. It is totally government controlled. It's controlled by the army, in fact. And so the only reason that Simon is there is because they're going to open this up as to a tourist. They're going to build this museum, and they wanted him to come. They're going to do a bronze statue of him and several of the other founding fathers of this mine. This is how big this is, okay?
Whoa.
Now, during one of his trips earlier that he had gone, he got together with one of the original miners, the people that he worked with, who is a distant relative. They're all related, the Chu family. And he, at that time, showed Simon his private stash. So I was just blown away when this first came up, right? It's been over a year when we found out about it. Simon was able to put the deal together, and I just want everybody to know, okay, there's no way it would be impossible for me to put this deal together. I couldn't have done it.
Right.
And without him, you wouldn't be seeing this. And when I say this is a miracle, it's truly a miracle. This material's been stored for over 50 years.
Wow.
Nobody knew that it existed. Nobody. And this is material from the original mine when they were mining in the 70s. That's how far this goes back.
That's so cool.
Now, I have to tell you, this is a one-shot deal. When these are gone, now, will I have Hubei? Probably. When I get Hubei, do you know what I get? I get 50 kilos. I get 100 kilos. Sometimes the prices I just pass on it because it's just so crazy. We could have sold the rough for way more than anything that we could have manufactured this.
And is that the rough there too, Jay? Is that some of it?
This is all the rough.
This is so cool. Can I show?
Just show.
Yeah.
It makes this so unique and so different.
'Cause it's all
and they're going to
so
see all these. This all comes out of the
colors.
same deposit. Look, and this is what made this material so incredible. It's the matrix in it. It's the look of this. You cannot mistake Hubei turquoise. This is antique. It's vintage. Every time that I'll be on, in 2019, it'll be 24 years that we've had the Mine Find Show. My buyer, I've been blessed with having a wonderful buyer for almost all that time. Her name is Marjorie, and she's worked with me through the years, and we built our business together. When we bring Hubei on, we would sell out. The run rate's like crazy, right? And Marjorie would always say, will you please do a today's special with that? And I said, Marjorie, it's impossible. Do you realize that it's impossible?
This is the first.
It's impossible. I used to say it would take a miracle.
Well, you can say it now.
It would take a miracle for us to actually do this. And I'm just telling you, this was a modern day miracle.
Okay. First time I ever heard Jay say that. We are very, very busy, as you can imagine. This very well could be our final presentation. One thing I do want to mention, then we're going to jump off to the phones. We do have something we saved that goes back with our Today's Special that you have not seen yet. So if you're saying, well, wait, I saw the Today's Special earlier with Jay, you have not seen the Hubei handcrafted beautiful cuff bracelet. That's going to be coming up next. I just wanted to give a little heads up. It's very, very limited.
They're really limited.
Really limited, but I want to at least give you the item number. It's 641225, and it's available today at $169.90. I love this necklace. I'm in awe that it's a Today's Special. We're going to go out to the phones and welcome, I don't have, okay, Bonnie joining us from Florida. Welcome, Bonnie. Thank you so much for calling. You're live on the air with Jay and Lynn.
Hi, Lynn, and hi, Jay.
How you
I
doing?
have been collecting Jay's jewelry since the 70s. I'm an oldie. Lynn, you're my favorite host. First, I have to tell you that.
Well, you're so
I
kind.
love you.
Thank
You are just absolutely wonderful.
You're a
Jay,
doll.
it's good to see you back on the air. I have bought the Hubei necklace. I'm so excited about it. I love the presence that it has, and I'm going to wear it with one of your older pieces. It's a 5-strand chip Sleeping Beauty turquoise necklace that you had many years ago.
Yeah, like, you know what? I remember when we did that. That's many, many years ago.
Yes, yes, and I think that the Hubei is just going to pop next to that Sleeping Beauty, so I'm so excited about it. And I also bought the butterscotch amber stretch bracelet today, which I'm going to wear next to the hinged bangle the triple color
right. Oh, the
amber
multicolor
bracelet that
bangle
you
cuff.
made.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yes, I have that. I'm wearing it right now next to your Sonoran cuff, which is absolutely stunning. So I think that I'm just going to just king it out, man. It's going to just be rocking.
And you have great sense and style. I can tell, Bonnie, because you're putting the Sleeping Beauty with this. That's going to pop that high blue and all those colors.
Though, is you're doing where, and that's the thing is, and that's what's great, is you can mix and match. And not just with our stuff, you can do it with a lot of different things, but it's great that you have that concept and you layer. And that's why it just doesn't sit in your jewelry box, right?
Yay.
You get to wear it.
And I don't know if it's okay for me to say this, but you know what, the Hubei necklace, you know what that necklace will look awesome with? Is the Iris Apfel chunky chain necklace.
Yes.
Cool.
Can you just see those two together?
100%.
I mean, it would just be so high style. People would be like, oh my God, you look so awesome. What is that stone around your neck?
Well, Bonnie, you should be a stylist here at HSN.
But that's what's cool is that you can mix and match. And, you can use everything that you have. That is really cool that you do that.
Well, wonderful.
Exactly. And just one more thing I have to tell you about that I mix and match. I have my diamond engagement ring on right now, which has a ruby on either side of it, and I'm wearing it with a little simple gold band and your Campitos turquoise 3-stone band ring together as a ring guard, and it looks absolutely stunning with it. Okay, so there you go. Campitos turquoise from J. King with a diamond and rubies.
Oh my goodness. That's like you hit the jackpot. Bonnie, we so appreciate your call.
Thank you so much.
Happy New Year. How wonderful. I'm sorry we had to scoot along there real quickly, but yeah, we're talking about our best value of the day, and my producer just told me, Lynn, okay, we have the last of the quantity right now. Over 8,000 now have been spoken on the day. First time ever being able to offer Hubei turquoise. Mine is completely closed as a today's special. Right back out to the phones, and we're gonna say hi to Scarlett from Georgia. Wonderful. Welcome, Scarlett. You're live with Jay and Lynn, and we hear you're a big fan of J. King.
I'm a huge fan of J. King.
Wonderful.
J. King is a big part of my life.
Oh.
And my husband's life. I discovered him with his very first show. My husband was working in his office. I ran and got my husband, and I said, get in here. Both of our mouths were on the floor, and I couldn't believe it. It was like my home became heaven.
Well, wait a minute, Scarlett. We're going to share that little bit of heaven with everybody watching right now, because we have a photo of you that we're going to flash up on the screen with all the most beautiful collectible bowls that Jay has brought to us.
Oh my gosh.
You are fortunate.
You have bowls that I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Jay, you're a huge part of my life and my husband's life.
Well, that is so cool that you have all of those.
Only you don't know it.
Oh.
Well, that is so cool.
Together, he and I fell in love with your celebration turquoise. And I don't have every piece of the celebration, but I have to have it. It's just, turquoise is my soul stone. And I love all stones and jewelry. I'm a rock hound, just like everybody else.
It's a gene.
My birthstone's a ruby, but I have to have my turquoise.
Oh, well, we're going to have some brand new turquoise, couple brand new finds coming up this afternoon,
Thank you so much,
too.
Scarlett.
Scarlett,
and
what a
thanks for
great
sharing all your
photo.
bowls. Do you know there's some of the bowls that she had there on her table that I gave some of mine away that I had, my originals.
And you can't get them now.
And then I can't get them, and we don't have any more, and I can't make them now.
I see a lot of the ones where like my dream come true bowls that I never was able to get. I'm so happy that Scarlett has, and her husband. What a nice call.
That is so cool.
Terrific.
Thanks for sharing your collection.
Yeah, we're gonna go right back out to the phones. We are very, very busy. Debbie's joining us from Indiana. Debbie, we are being told that you ordered 2 of the Today's Special.
You can't
Love
go
that.
wrong.
I did.
It's the day to do it.
Jay, I have to tell you, it's so funny because a lot of times they're on like from midnight to 1 and then 1 to 2, and they've asked me so many times to talk to you, and my husband's always sleeping, so I never get a chance. So now I get a chance to talk to you. I was
Good.
blessed with all sisters. And anytime you're on, we have a network. We call each other. We say, do you know when Jay's coming on? Do you know when Jay's coming on? And so I know my sisters are sitting at home, wherever they're at, and they're watching Jay King. And I have really blessed with one sister. She's having a hard time. She's going through cancer.
Oh, no.
And I started in 88 with HSN, and I bought her, I don't know how many pieces of your jewelry, and she was robbed, and they were all stolen. And so today I'm starting with a new collection for her so she can get some more pieces so that she can love and enjoy.
Oh, how special, Debbie, and a good day to do it with
that's
the
so
Today's
sweet
Special.
of you, and what a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah.
And
Well, she is
sorry
the
for her
best
troubles.
person I've ever met, and she would do anything for everyone. And and you're special, and she always lights up when she sees your turquoise, and we discuss amber, chalcedony, the rainbow chalcedony,
Rainbow
and
chalcedony.
pieces
Oh, yeah.
that she can't get anymore. But
Have you ever
she
seen the
does
Hubei in
special,
person?
And you are special too for making it.
Oh, thank you.
Have either of you seen the Hubei in person, Debbie, yet? Or is this the
No,
first?
I haven't.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't.
beautiful.
So
It's
when
kind
this
of the
came
best
on,
of
I
all
said,
turquoise.
It's just so unique.
it's
Yeah, it's
unbelievably
beautiful.
collectible. It's collectible, and it's antique or vintage is what they call it.
So if
when
you
you
ever
call
want
it.
a second wife, let me know. I'm happily married.
I got to
but,
tell you, Debbie, I'll be honest with you.
I'm just
I have a
joking,
hard time
but-
affording the one I have now.
Yeah, I know. My husband says the same thing about me. It's a hard time supporting
Oh
me.
my goodness, you're funny. Debbie, Happy New Year. Thank you very
Happy
much
New
for
Year,
holding on.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for taking the time.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna share with everyone, we have fewer than 500 remaining. In fact, actually even fewer than that. So we have now fewer, okay, 367 remaining, and we're counting backwards at this point.
And just so I'm not trying to pressure anybody. I'm not trying to be a salesman. I'm just telling you here, okay? This was a miracle. This will not be repeated, okay? I won't be able to. I have 0 rough. It was a miracle that we're able to do this. Each one of these necklaces, just so you know, takes anywhere from 4 to 5 pounds of the original rough material. This is all solid nugget material. You've seen the rough material. I brought some of my, my tumbled nuggets that I have, but these are all solid pieces. To be able to even get this material, like I said, it was a miracle. It's virtually impossible. You'll never see it, and there's no way to ever do this again. Now, that being said, I never thought I could do it this time, right?
Right.
But I don't know of any more stashes. When we were approached on this, I was literally in shock. When they actually delivered it and I went through the rough material and hand-selected material, I have to tell you, it was one of the things that most people tell. I'm kind of a type A personality.
No.
I am. They said, what's wrong with you? I mean, because I wasn't talking. I wasn't saying anything.
Because you were in shock.
No, I was in shock. I mean, you were going around. And 2 is, I got to tell you, when they told me about this, until you actually see the rough, I thought it was going to be a bunch of junk. This is actually some of the
beautiful.
This is the material that was originally mined that really made it famous. Okay, this is the material that really you're not buying secondhand material. You're buying something that it was probably some of the first runs that they had in the 70s, maybe the late 70s. I don't think this is material that was mined in the 80s because that material was a lot darker. It had more black matrix to it, and it was like a darker color. So to get these colors was the late 70s.
So you said it very highly collectible. And to that point, it's gone? Oh my goodness, I sold out. Well, forget what my point was. It doesn't really matter now.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
I'm so glad you got in on that. And you'll never regret it.
And you saved something for us, brand new, thank you, this afternoon, because I will tell you the other pieces
All the upsells sold.
are gone.
Yeah.
So that would be the matching pieces that would go back to today's special, except for this cuff bracelet.
This was held for Lynn.
This afternoon.
Yeah, actually, when we did the upsell items, we tried to spread them out because we knew if we put them all in one show, they would all sell out.
That's true, that's true. So you're definitely at a good place right here because we're looking at an appraisal of $290. We're offering this today at $169.90, and I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Jay, unlike the Today Special that we were able to bring in a little over 8,000, nowhere near that.
Oh, no.
In terms to the quantity of this beautiful cuff bracelet.
We could, on the upsell items, we can't make oodles and boodles of them, okay? But here's the cool thing. If you do want something that will go back, Hubei, the thing is there's no matchy-matchy. Everything of you can see. Now, here's what we do. On any of the upsell items would be a ring, the pendant, everything that is sold out. On any of that, that's all hand-select material. We really try to select it to where we try to make it to where, you know, they have all the different colors and everything in it. So it takes a lot longer, and so that's why they're very, very limited. We have to cut a lot of material to be able to select cabs so that we can actually do these.
And this is 100%
and here again,
adjustable.
this is the first time you're getting to see it.
Yeah.
If we would have shown it this morning, I guarantee it would have sold out by now.
Oh, for
I
sure.
guarantee it. Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about it. And
look
I
at the matrix
show.
on this.
Yes.
And then here again, the art of this. This is what we do. This is all done by silversmiths
Hand
and
done.
our lapidus. This is all done from sheet material. Here's the difference with sheet material. Sheet silver, this is custom made in a foundry in America for us. We have to make our own material for our silversmiths. You can't buy this material anywhere else in the world that I'm aware of. I've never, only in America. It has to be custom made to our specifications. They make it to our dimensions, our widths, our thicknesses, everything, it's custom done. We give it to our silversmiths, and our silversmiths work from that raw material. So these are all handcrafted, all hand done. The cool thing with doing this, they're not cast, they're not stamped, so they'll actually, once you get them on your wrist, you play with them for a little bit, which you can more, they will actually get to where they just almost just fall onto your wrist. Because of the silver and the way silver is, it's malleable, but it has good tensile strength. You'll see that these, anybody who has our cuffs out there knows this. Our cuffs are probably some of our top sellers as far as anything that we do in our line. We're always known for our cuffs, and we're known for the quality of our silver work.
Well, it is. I wish we had another 1,000 of these, Jay.
That would be impossible.
So same story here, though. Once this is gone,
they're gone.
Yeah,
There's no way to repeat on it. It was amazing that we were, like I said, this was truly a miracle that we could do what we did.
Yeah.
Right? It was truly a miracle.
Well, and it's wonderful because I want to repeat today, for all of Jay King's shows, we are offering 5 flex payments. We're offering a $5 shipping special as well. That's all you're going to spend in shipping and handling, whether you're buying just this cuff bracelet, maybe it's your first purchase on the day, everything else from Jay is going to be free shipping and handling. And as always, you always have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee, and that, we want you to be 100% confident you are in for such a treat. The story in itself is what makes it so highly collectible. The beauty and the fact that no two are never the same sets it apart from any other type of a beautiful piece.
You're truly buying a one-of-a-kind design. Now, here again, to reiterate, especially with any of the upsell items, any of the silver items that we did in silver, we tried to be as selective as we could with the material and the cabochons because we wanted them to all at least have, the same colors or something close. But you have to understand the nature of the beast on this, okay? This was really, really tough. And
I want to show some of that rough, even with this.
Okay, if you look at this will tell you, okay, this material. Anyway, this is one of the turquoises, just so you know. You don't even have to be a turquoise expert. Once I school you on this and I show you, anybody would look at that and they'd go, that is Hubei.
Right, I mean, look at that, and they would know it altogether.
Just so everybody knows on the rough material too, and it took me a long time to learn it. Anytime you're working, like, can you cut these cabochons like this? Do you know that your first cut, and it's all cut from big nugget material like this, you lose 70% on the first cut. Your yield on this material might be as low as 5%. 5%, the yield. And so it's, anytime you're cutting something, I know that sounds bizarre, but anytime you polish something, anytime you cut something, what are you doing? You're removing material. And so everything that you do, every time you touch this material, you lose more material.
And I want to just see how many of these at this point. All right, well, we started with just about 800, and we have hundreds of you in the ordering process, so we're very close to half the quantity now selected. Not surprised in the least, and with the option here to get this home in the next couple of days at under $35, perhaps free shipping and handling. It's one, again, if you can do it, we highly recommend. I'm gonna keep that beauty on. And the nice thing about it is that it's adjustable. I normally wear about a 6 3/4 inch.
Right.
I have tons, I mean, just to show you.
She is teeny tiny. Her wrist compared, look at my wrist compared to her wrist.
You could wear it.
Okay, I can take this cuff and I can put it on my wrist, and I don't have a teeny tiny wrist.
Okay, can I just do a little drum roll, a Lynn Murphy? Like, I am beyond excited about talking about the necklace that I am wearing right here. It's amber. I've never seen anything like this, Jay, ever, ever, ever. And is it coming up in our next hour, is that right? Okay, but I would, for those of us out there that are amber collectors, never did anything like this, let alone at $139.90. I would not wait for a full presentation. It's also on a leather.
Look at the size
board.
of this.
It's amazing,
of this cross.
Jay.
And that's
Look
solid
at the
amber,
width,
three-dimensional. Look how thick it is.
Whoa, and it's so beautiful. If you collect crosses like I do, add this one because you'll never see anything quite like this again. That I'm certain of, and it's brand new. So more J. King coming up next. I want to congratulate you on that fabulous Today's Special that is now completely sold out. But you know what? That means we'll have it this day only, also coming up in a little bit. So stay with us.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Well, we get to travel the world with J. King. And Jay, tell us a little bit about some of these wonderful shots we're seeing.
Okay, that's Tucson, and that's during the gem event. And you can see they take up, it's the world's largest gem show. You know, rough materials gem. People come from all over the world. It's always usually the first few weeks of February. And in this case, that's when it is, falls this year. I'm gonna go in a little early this year, and because our shows are February 8th and 9th, I'm not gonna really be able to stay for the whole time.
Is that the first time? That's your big show.
Well, you know, it's like the
that.
Super Bowl of rock hounds.
Yeah.
So it's like a world event, literally the largest event of its type in the entire world.
Wow, okay. One of the things us rock hounds wait for are new discovery, new rare mine finds. Well, that's exactly what we have for you right here in this beautiful Thulite.
Thulite.
That color, Jay, I love it. It's like a raspberry, it's like a Merlot, it's like a burgundy. It's beautiful. And we're starting off with the Thulite ring, and then we're gonna have the matching cuff bracelet. We're gonna have a gorgeous necklace, and then we also have earrings that are gonna be available in pierced or clip-on. You've been listening, Jay. A lot of recommendations for clip-on earrings, and that is so awesome that we get to be able to offer that, your choice there on those earrings.
Right.
But tell us about Thulite.
So many people request clip-ons,
Yeah,
so we've done that. Okay, here again, this all started about 5 years ago at the Tucson Gem Show. This is when we saw our very first piece of the rough material. This is mined. It's the Norwegian, Norwegian stone, right? It's their national stone.
Oh, no
Thulite.
kidding.
Yeah. As far as I know, it's the only place in the world that they find it. They find it in this one location. It's actually in a farmer's field, okay, surrounded by a swamp.
Really?
So when they
How can something that beautiful be surrounded by a swamp is the question I'd ask
but
myself.
It gets
right?
it even gets more interesting than that.
Wow.
Okay, so this is how they mine this. They literally walk everything in, all their equipment, everything, they walk it in. There's no way to get a vehicle to it. It's all portable equipment. They mine this all by hand. I have some great pictures of them, and we've had them before. We were hoping to film it this year when they were mining, but I just couldn't get there in time to do it. They only mine for about 2 months out of any given year. For the last 3 years, we've bought the entire production of material that comes out of this deposit.
Those 2 months.
Right. So the last 3 years, we bought everything. That being said, we buy all the A quality material.
So the premium.
We do only buy the premium. Everything else, if anybody else has it, they have the things that we passed on. And we had the deal this year. We did the same thing. We bought everything that came out. There you go. All right. Kate,
cool.
See that? That's how they get it out. It's a helicopter.
Whoa.
They go in and they have this net bag, and you can kind of see the bag down. They have a bag, so they have a portable net bag that they put on the ground. They put the Thulite in the bag. Okay, there's the swamp, and here's them mining it, and that's a portable jackhammer, an air hammer that's run on. It's a gas hammer that's compressed. You can see that. Look, he's in his swamp boots right there, right? They're mining it. This is all done by hand. Everything's done by hand. Can you imagine that? And you can see, here's the rough, what it looks like. Okay, and this is the material. You can see it's like in a little island surrounded by a swamp. This is all, literally, they go in by hand. So they're very limited on how much they can get in a year. It's not like huge tonnage. And again, we only take the top grade. We don't take any of the lower grades. They bring it in, they put it in a net bag, and they fly it out with a helicopter, and they fly it down to a road where they can put the net bag down, and they'll go back and forth, back and forth. And anybody who's ever moved anything with helicopters, it's not the cheapest thing you've ever done in your life.
Imagine.
Okay? But here's what we've done. This is all new, by the way. Look at the bling on this, okay? This is the natural material.
Like ruby almost.
Look at the facets on it. It almost looks like ruby,
It really does, Jay.
And this material is very hard. We're the only ones I know that have ever faceted it. Like I said, if anybody else has this, they might have premium rough. I'm not, I'm just saying for the last 3 years, we have bought every single bit of the premium, all the premium rough that came out of the deposit.
So that pretty much means I'm not going to go in my local jeweler and ask them to see their mix of
I don't know.
Thulite.
I don't know if anybody. I've never seen anybody selling it. But somebody
Neither.
said that they bought some earrings on another network one time. Small pieces or whatever. But as far as I know, we're the only ones that are really doing any numbers in it, any big, doing any real big designs. As far as I know, we're the only ones that facet it. I don't know anybody. And you can tell, I designed these, they've got, kind of got my signature all over them. I like things that are kind of big, bold, unique. And I would tell you, like this cuff, I would wear something like that because it's so unique and so different.
It really, truly is. So here's what's happening at this point. $69.90. This is a special holiday price. We took $10 off, 5 monthly flex payments, under $14. We'll ship this to you. And the beauty is we have a wide range still, let me double check on that, of sizes. I believe we still have 5 through size 11. It's the first of its kind. It's the first that you're seeing on the day today. Oh, we do have 12. Oh, fantastic.
Okay, and just so you know, you can go to any jeweler, they can put this on a steel mandrel, and they can bump it up one size. They can't size it down, but because it's handcrafted from sterling silver sheet material, almost any jeweler can bump this up a size for you. It's not an issue. It's very simple.
You know, Jay, I often think just the silver alone, when we get so spoiled in this world, you know, but what would you pay just for the silver? Not to mention that it's all 100% handcrafted, to size for you, whatever size you're choosing. And then let's take into effect this rare, only one place that we know of, that this beautiful, unique, gorgeous color stone has grown. And will take your breath away. If you're a pink, red, burgundy, any of those rich colors, if you're one of those girls, this is for you. Okay, if you're one of the hundreds right now, in the ordering process, we're gonna jump right into this matching necklace that will take your breath away, and the matching cuff. We have those under the same item number, so we'll share that with you. But of course, all J. King, I wanna mention this again, 5 flex payments, and the most you're gonna pay for the entire visit for shipping and handling is $5 max. We love that. So that's your time to build your suites. If you're able to do so, take advantage of both those wonderful specials that we're offering. So the 5-stone bracelet is $159.90. We took $30 off our original HSN price.
This is brand new. You're getting to see it for the very first time.
So cool. And then $40 off. That's a masterpiece to be able to find a necklace like this, so beautifully faceted. The entire necklace is made up of this gem and faceted, as well as the big solitaire slide, the pendant that comes along with it. So that's available at $239.90, and that's a $40 savings, 5 flex payments on both. So what are there, I know when you were telling me this story, but the fact that it's only 2 months out of the year that they're able to excavate this and helicopter it out. Why is that, Jay?
Okay, well, here's the thing. You saw the deposit. You actually physically saw them doing this. This isn't some huge operation where they could get like track hose in and everything. It all has to be done by hand. So how long can you stay on a site, right? You just can't be there.
Is it the middle of nowhere?
It's in the middle it's literally in the middle of a farmer's pasture, and it's an island surrounded by swamp in his field in Norway. It's the only rough material that I buy out of Norway. You know, and again, it's the Norwegian national stone. I don't know anybody that has as much material as we do. Like I said, for the last 3 years, and we did it again this year for 2018 when they harvested. We negotiate already pre-negotiated. It won't even make it to Tucson.
No kidding. They won't see it.
You won't even see it in Tucson. If you see anything in Tucson, here's what you see. You see all the low grade, anything that we rejected.
And the low grade I mentioned is a much lighter
much
color,
lighter red.
Right?
It's got a lot of white in it. It's very streaky.
I don't see any white
all
in
the
this.
gem grade. This is all gem grade. Anything that was a AAA, AA, triple B, double B is the only thing that we took. We didn't take any of low B, C, D, any of the other material. We only take the premium material, and we only take the AAA and AA that we put actually in the jewelry design.
Well, it shows.
Okay? The beads, we can use kind of a more of a gradual, you know, you can get away with a lot more as far as having something that's got great perceived value, but with any of the cuff, the ring, the earrings, the pendant, all of that is the top grade material that you can get in this Thulite. Another thing too is everybody needs to know, we're going to have them coming up too. This is one of the first times that we got them in post and clip-ons.
That's exciting.
Which is very,
very
important, because I can't tell you how many people I do listen. I do listen to everybody, and we get so many requests.
That's for sure.
For clip-on earrings. So I made them both ways for you. I do hear you. I do listen to you.
And the bracelet they're telling us is getting very, very limited. If you would like the bracelet, looks like that's going to end up selling out completely. Just a few dozen now. The necklace is 20 inches in length. This necklace appraised
with a 2 3/4 inch extender.
With a 2 right, as all your necklaces have that. I'm going to show that again because you have lots of leeway here to adjust that with a 2 3/4 inch extender, all in sterling sterling silver, all handcrafted. But this necklace appraised at $410. So huge special here with the flex pay option to get it home for under $50. And I want to show the backing if I can too, because this is a beautifully faceted, it's a slide. So you could take this off if you want. And
look at it sparkle, look at it gleam. And then look at the finish.
Isn't that pretty?
And again, this is all done by hand. You can't get a finish like that any other way. Everything on this is all hand tooled. It's very simple hand tooling. It's very simple lapidary, basic lapidary equipment. All the fastening completely done by hand. Everything on this done from scratch by hand.
It glistens, Jay. Honestly, it glistens. That's like how beautiful.
Do you see how it glows?
Almost looks wet, you know?
Look at this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
On Danya.
On Danya, our lovely model. That's right. Alrighty, the earrings we're gonna jump right into because we are offering these for the, it's not often, but it's been a huge request. So we do have both your pierced and your clip-on available in these beautiful solitaire. So I wanna show you the backing on these. So you have a true all sterling silver finish in the clip-on. Same thing in the post with the butterfly backing. Simple, beautiful, and it completely, absolutely balances out this whole suite. Just to have, you know, the solitaire earrings. So let me just go through the pricing on these because the clip-on we're offering for $89.90. And that's $10 off, and with FlexPay, that's under $18. And the stud earrings are $84.90, and also with 5 flex payments, it's under $17. So a little bit more for the clip-on, but there's more metal in there.
Well, there's a lot more work to the clip-ons, and because of we only use the really, really quality materials. And, you know, the biggest thing with clip-ons, and the reason that we've always kind of shied away from them, if you don't really use a very superior finding, they loosen up after a while.
It's true.
And they get loose. So what we don't want to do that. We only want to make top quality, and we want things that are going to last, that you can hand down from generation to generation.
Sure, in precious metal, polished off beautifully. And nice thing is too, it's a nice clean bezel setting, so nothing's gonna catch, right?
And I just like the look of it. It's real clean. And when I design this, I try to kind of keep it contemporary. I kind of want it not over the top, very.
Oh,
both of them sold out?
The necklace and the bracelet are completely sold out, but weightless is available, so I would inquire about that. Ring is still available. Earrings are going very, very quickly too. I'm not surprised, so to be able to get, and it's not often on a new find that we can do the entire suite, so that's really fun. We have amber and turquoise, one of the most beautiful combinations coming up next. Lots more from Jay King. Stay with us.
Most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom,
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
and no interest.
Beat that layaway.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
We go around the world acquiring different stone. People don't realize these are not renewable resources. When they're gone, they're gone.
We are so thrilled. Jay King is here with us, and we always look forward to your holiday visit. Our today's special is already sold out. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and we love hearing from you, so please keep those calls coming. I want to share the item number of the necklace that I'm wearing, because many of you were asking about this, because I slid it on a little bit earlier. Well, I promised you a this day only, because our today's special sold out, and it happens to be our multicolored turquoise necklace. Now, here is the other key. Check out the length on this. 49 inches. You are gonna be able to create so many different looks by doubling this, by tying in a knot, creating a lariat, adding slides to it. But what a way, I always say the best of all worlds is when you get the most beautiful shades of turquoise in one piece. And that's exactly what we have for you brand new today at this special one-day only price. So if you want to get a head start and go ahead and pre-select, I encourage you to do so because you know many of our this day onlys like our today's specials go very, very quickly. Okay, I promised you amber and turquoise. Always one of my favorite combinations. I know one of your favorite combinations, Jay, as well, and yours as well at home shopping along with us. So we saved our turquoise and amber necklace and pendant brand new today at $224.90. It's the first time you're seeing it on the day. 5 flex payments would be under $45. And like I said, we will not pay any more than $5 shipping and handling in all J. King jewelry designs up until midnight tonight. That's pretty cool.
That is totally cool.
We don't do that very often, and we're gonna have matching earrings, but Jay, tell me a little bit about it. I love the shape of the amber in here, the combination, the color. It's one of my personal favorites, and a beautiful, it's like one of your gallery pieces. That's what it reminds me of.
There are materials in my career, which now stretches approximately 42 years of designing and literally doing what I do. This is one of my go-to combinations.
Oh.
Okay.
When you can, right?
When you can. Turquoise and amber, this high blue turquoise, this robin's egg blue turquoise is so clear. This is all Azure Peaks. It comes out of Mongolia. I don't have an exclusive on this mine, but I'll say this. I have somebody that goes and they regularly, when they're mining it, they only mine about 6 months out of the year. The rest of the time, they're unable to mine.
Is that it, Jay? Is that Mongolia?
That is Mongolia, believe it or not.
Oh my, now you've been there.
Yeah.
Does it really look like that?
Mongolia goes, let me tell you something. Okay, that's actually the mine. That's where the mine is, right there. That's located near the Turquoise Hill mine. But Mongolia is the strangest place because it also looks, you can see, if you look off in the distance, you'll see that it's also very barren in a lot of areas. Yeah. I mean, you can go like in the Gobi Desert is in Mongolia also. But you can go to the Gobi Desert, it's the most bizarre thing. It looks like the moon, right? Like a lunar landscape. You'll go over a hill and there'll be about a 2-foot wide stream running down the valley. It's the most bizarre thing. It's also the Gobi Desert. One of the things that you'll see is the only place where they have the 2-hump camels. That's, so there's even everything about Mongolia is just so interesting, but I've never been all over it. I'm actually trying to set up this year, actually, where we're going to do some filming there.
Oh, cool.
It's very difficult to get the permits. So hopefully down the road, we'll be able to show you actually them mining it.
That'll be really cool. Love to see that. Now, Jay, have we ever done this diamond shape in the cut of this? And we need to talk about amber too, because that was just...
Yeah, but here again.
Oh, we do have amber. Okay, we have some photos that we can show you.
You've got this combination, and here again, the two things that are silhouettes that every designer uses are crosses and hearts. And so what I want you to think about this, okay? In 42 years of designing crosses, can you imagine, every time I think that we've designed every single cross that you could possibly think about, and then we come up with something new.
This is like beautiful.
Is this like cool or what?
Is
that
gorgeous.
Totally cool or what?
A great shape on there, and we're going to share with everyone. For those who are just learning about amber, I think it's one of the most fascinating because we can truly say it could be possibly millions of years old. Correct, Jay?
Well, the amber in this case, comes from Ukraine. It comes from a swamp. It's actually 30 to 50 million years old. 30 to 50 million years old.
We always say if amber could talk, they could give us some good stories.
Well, this is this is them sorting the amber. And so how they do this, it's pretty interesting how they mine in Ukraine. Again, it's in a swamp. They bring in these portable equipment that they're either air pumps or they're high pressure water pumps. It's in a very swampy area. They take this, and with high pressure hoses, you can see here where they've drained this area, and now they're kind of scooping it out. But where the water is, what they'll do, you can see what they're doing now. You see them out there walking? They got these high pressure hoses. They walk along and they blast the bottom of the swamp. And the amber is lighter than water. So they have a guy with like a fishing net that follows behind, and they scoop up the amber, and then they go put it on high ground. And then they follow the guys with either the air hoses or the water pressure. They use both, and they're blasting the bottom of the swamp. They're breaking the amber loose, and when they break the amber loose, it floats to the top. They scoop it up. So it's or what they'll do in that case. I've seen them where they actually go in, they drain it, and then they'll actually go in with picks and shovels. But it's much harder to do that.
I bet it is. All right, we'll let you know what's happening here. Our brand new necklace and pendant. A pendant is really impressive in the size-wise. It's over 3 inches in length. So I wanted to mention that.
This is massive, massive. It's really, great look. This is a gallery piece. It's a standout piece.
No doubt about it. Now we do have the matching ring that is available in sizes 5 through size 12 at $74.90. This one I want to just share with everyone. I would recommend, because it has a nice wide shank to it, going up 1 size.
Yeah,
so,
on this,
yeah.
And now when we manufacture them, they're made true to size, just so you know. Okay, they're made true to size, but because of the width of the material, the width of the shank, in this case, to make sure you got a nice, comfortable fit, go up a size.
Go up 1 size, right. Now, 5 flex pays on this one. I love it, under $15. What a great first piece. A combination and a shape and a style, handcrafted in precious metal. That looks like, Jay, if you were to show me this and said, Lynn, tell me where you think that turquoise is from, you know what I would say?
Sleeping
Beauty.
Yeah.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
If you see it,
so beautiful.
It has that clarity. And here again, this is Azure Peaks. It is from Mongolia. Like I said, we don't claim to have an exclusive on it, but we have our buyer, our consolidator, that when they're in the process of mining, he goes up and we take all of the high grade. We pay a premium, but we don't take any of the junk. We only take the real premium turquoise. And
it's so comfortable, it really is. Danya is showcasing the earrings as well, which we're gonna be highlighting in a few moments. That whole, if you can do it with the shipping special and the 5 flex pays, if you can get the whole suite, we always recommend that you do. And then the other thing that I absolutely love about this whole ensemble is the way they took the amber and they diamond shaped it in the way that it has been cut. And that's fascinating.
Okay, so think about this. Okay, and this is true to our art. Number one, our silversmiths, okay, they're working with sheet material, which is custom made. The materials, the actual raw material, is custom made for us in the United States. Our silversmiths then take that and they do their magic to it. But here's what's really interesting with us. If most manufacturers, they either cast a piece or they stamp a piece, and then they cut to that size. And that's why you just see the standard size of opals, right? The different 8x10, right? The standard things. Yeah. With us, do you realize it's all, look at this, it's all free form. And that's because so cool. we cut the cabochons, they give it to the silversmith, and then they build it around that. Wow. So we do it exactly backwards.
Yeah, but so talented. You know, you're a craftsman, your team.
It's really an art. It truly is an art.
And then the drop earrings are $49.90. That's like costume jewelry for a beautiful, I mean, look at the quality of that amber, just how you can see the color, you can see right through. There's that high blue that we're talking about in the turquoise, the Azure Peaks, the French hooks on here, all sterling silver.
Look how cool that amber looks with that.
Beautiful.
And I have to tell you this, okay, then here again, this whole ensemble, this whole suite of jewelry, this is all brand new. This is the first time you're ever getting to see it, okay? We saved it just for this hour. So this is the very first time that you're getting to look at the same thing with the Thulite, the very first time that it's ever aired.
But I do have to tell you, they could very well sell out because they're limited, especially at this wonderful holiday price. So they look so pretty on Danya. The length on there is 1 13/16 in length, lots of movement. Ring is getting limited. All of the pieces now in our amber and turquoise are very, very limited. And we have another little surprise little sneak peek for you. Speaking of limited, this is our amber and Azure Peaks turquoise bead necklace. It is today at one of the very best values we've ever offered at $164.90. It is extremely, extremely limited. It's a customer favorite when we launch this. And this one has almost like an ombre effect, doesn't it, of the amber?
This is Ukrainian amber. We did the ombre effect. Ombre is this, we go from light to dark, right? So we graduated down almost to a cherry amber, but what makes this is look at it, I mean, it's like beacons of light on the side, that azure pink turquoise.
Yes.
But if you look at the accent beads and the cylinder beads, super, super, super high quality. Again, this is all hand done. And just so everybody knows with amber, do you know amber takes a very special person to polish it. Amber is not something that you give to somebody that just polishes stones and they'll be able to work it. They won't. It's a delicate hand. It's all done with leather wheels. So everything with a real light rouge and leather wheels. So to even work the amber. But you see on Danya here, isn't that a great look? And your eye is just drawn, absolutely drawn to the cylinder beads.
Boy, is that a beauty. And I love the way Danya accented it with the cross that we just had in the amber and turquoise necklace just a moment ago that was brand new. And because of the extender in the back, you can do that. You can adjust wearing multiples. Okay, the earrings that go back to our beautiful amber and turquoise pieces are the ones that I've been wearing. We also have a handful of the matching cuff, and they're under the same item number together. It's 079025. The earrings are $94.90 today, holiday price. The cuff, I can't believe that's $144.90. But I will say both super duper limited, both available 5 monthly flex payments, and that $5 shipping I'm gonna just continue to highlight because it's not something we offer very often, especially on Jay's designer pieces. So the max you pay one time, all day today, whether it's one piece from Jay or if it's 50 pieces that you're ordering, you're not gonna pay more than $5 and shipping and handling. I love these earrings. Anything in that linear with movement, and I wanna give you the length on them.
I like the linear, the linear design. That's why I designed these. And also, what I like about, anytime you have short hair, any earring pretty much shows off. But when you wear your hair like you're wearing it, where you're wearing a longer style, it really is cool that and I designed that so that you have earrings that can be seen, right?
Yes,
You've got motion, you've got movement, and that's why I designed those longer links like that.
And that bracelet is, again, we call it 6 1/4 inches, but it's fully adjustable. We always say, Jay, I have about maybe a 6 3/4 inch wrist. You have over an 8 inch wrist.
I have over an 8 inch
wear
wrist,
that,
and I can wear this. I can wear this. Lynn could wear this. I can wear it. You don't have to worry about it. And it's because how they're manufactured. They're made from sheet material. And here again, this is a cuff bracelet that actually I would wear.
Well, exactly. And the earrings are 2 3/4 inch in length. So they're some of the longest drop earrings that we do, especially in amber and turquoise combination. Now, a couple of things I want to share with you. Some wonderful treats. We're not going to have a chance to do a full presentation, but I wanted to make sure you did have the information because, boy, what a day. Is this the most magical sapphire necklace ever?
This is from Tanzania. This sapphire.
Oh, my goodness,
It's blue sapphire, but it's Indio blue sapphire. It's from Tanzania. This material is so highly sought after on all sapphires, but we don't have a lot of them.
No.
And this is just an unbelievable quality material.
I can't believe that's $150 today and 90 cents. And with FlexPay, that's $30 and change. I would love to know if we could guesstimate a carat weight on there because, wow, that's a lot of sapphire in this necklace.
There's a lot of it. I'm not going to venture. Sapphire's heavy, so that its weight is by carat. But I would say over hundreds and hundreds.
I agree. And then we're looking at about
5 to 7 graduated, 7 millimeter
sizes
up to 5 millimeter.
And it's like the best of every world. It's like the cornflower blues I'm seeing, the Ceylon blues,
and
the deep blues.
Okay, it's faceted, but this is what they call Indio blue. This particular sapphire rough, actually, the person that mines the tanzanite for me actually got me this rough also.
I've never seen like that before. Okay, I also want to mention, oh, good. Okay, I wanted to show you the amethyst special. See, when Jay's here, we have to show you as many things as we possibly can because I don't want you to miss out on anything. Our beautiful, these are heart-shaped amethysts, correct, Jay?
Which
Making
is very,
up this
very
necklace.
difficult to do.
It's a fancy kind. That is, you never see that.
You take the crystals, and every one of those is individually hand-carved, and this is a new African amethyst.
Okay. Valentine's Day, what could be better, right? $99.90, best value we've ever offered. Also, excuse me, very, very limited, but every single one of the amethysts, and they're all ombre again because some are lighter, some are deeper, are heart shaped. So there's different sizes. And then of course you have your extender in the back here too. It's 20 inches in length. You have your standard extender in the back, so that'll work back beautifully. So that's item number 639973. As I mentioned, many, many, many special holiday prices from J. King that unfortunately we never have enough time to show you everything, but you know where you can? You can shop hsn.com, and we absolutely recommend that you do on a big day like this because lots of brand new finds still to come for you. So shop a little bit early. J. King has been with us. 2019 will be 24 years. He's been mining rare, unique stones for over 40 years. He travels the world, truly, flies his own plane, helicopters, four-wheelers, whatever it takes, goes down into the mines, goes into very dangerous situations. Many
I've
times.
been through a few.
Yes, but you know, the outcome is we get to learn about these amazing, amazing gems that he brings to us and rare finds, and even